Hey guys, this is the reading for September 4th to 11th. We'll start with the Tibetan bowl and then we'll go to the cards. Here we go. Oops. While I was doing that, I actually said, please help us honor our commitments and help us manifest and grow and follow our dreams. Okay. This week we had something unusual. Every week I always ask them, which card decks to use, what's your plan for the week. This week they said, some of you may like this, some of you may not. Hopefully you'll go with it. The Archangel Raphael deck and the Celtic Messages deck by Joules Taylor. This came out a couple of years ago, saw it in Barnes & Noble's. Had to have it, of course, because it's a new deck. Really glad I got it. It's kind of a different feel to it. Anyway, it does work together as usual, and you'll see. So the first part of the week, we got Good Night Sleep. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply, for I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest. And then, interestingly enough, it's paired with Hearn, card 9, and it says dynamic, wild, and chaotic. And since I haven't looked at this book in a while, I'm just going to glance at it just to make sure I'm not overlooking anything, but I'll tell you what I got when I saw that. Okay, dynamic. Okay, yeah, interesting. Dramatic change is literally in the cards. Hearn is the dark stranger who appears from nowhere, captures your heart, and makes you feel like the monarch of the world, or leaves you heartbroken and cast aside. Will you take a leap into the unfamiliar? Do you want to take a risk? That is the question. I'm so glad these two got paired together. Because August has been stressful. It's been hectic. It's been busy. Even if you didn't have a harsh August, with some challenges, I'll just leave it at that. There was a lot of activity. It may warn you out. And I think this is why we're getting this card. They're just, urging you. He's all about health and maintaining your body as a temple. That's what this message has to do with, okay? Also, if you're sleeping well and you're drinking enough water and eating right, you're going to get good messages. If you're asking, please show me the next step, he can show you the next step if you're resting properly. But the other question is, as crazy and as wild as the ride has seemed, especially for the past 2 weeks, what with the full moon, are you going to be strong enough to take the chance and actually follow your dreams and do what feels tough, do what feels brave, do what feels big-hearted, magnanimous? That's the message I'm getting with this, okay? And if you notice, he's there's a romantic feel to this card, like, ooh, he's this tough stranger in, like, the woods. Are you brave enough for a new romance? For the romance of your lifetime, for your big dreams to come true? Because, see, some of us have gotten so tested that we're like, we don't even know what's going to happen to us. Well, it is. So that's just the first part. And this is so ironic. Unconditional joy for the middle part of the week, and it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me appreciate everything that makes me happy right now. And it's showing an angel holding puppies, basically to find the joy and be grateful for what you have in the moment. So like in the morning, say, thank you for the computer, for the carpet, for the house, for the bed, for the working plumbing, for the house, for the neighborhood, for the warm neighbors, for wonderful food, for the refrigeration, for the stove, for the sink, for everything working properly. Thank you for health and harmony. Thank them for what you have, because it's a wonderful way to attract what you want. And what you want is coming. Look at it. Yay! It's the brooch card. It's 37, and it says joining, building bridges, and bringing together. Okay. And basically what this means is there's some connection made. an important connection made this week. Now, this could be a couple of things, because the brooch back in the olden days was like a sign of importance. If you were rich enough, you had a brooch, and so people understood that you were rich enough to have one. You may be given a recognition for your work, whatever your work is. You may be given recognition by your family for being such a hardworking, loving, like the person that holds everybody together. You may be joining with a new person, person from the past, brand new person, romantically speaking. You may be joining with a new person, and you may be working on important work together in terms of helping communities, spiritual work, writing together, doing a group together, parenting a Boy Scouts club thing, something like that. The point is, it's joining, and it's a good joining. And by the way, I'm no exaggeration, 20 people on Facebook out of I think I have over 4,000 contacts, got engaged or married within the last 2 months. So when the angels said that it was all going to happen towards the end of the year, they were not kidding. And one person I can honestly say I know face to face, I mean, this is someone actually I know who's a friend of mine, he got engaged back in first week of August. But it's just been like, to me that's amazing, the amount. Because for the last 2 months, I'm like sitting here going, blah, 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 got engaged, blah, 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 got married. I'm like, wow, all within 2 months. So the joining is definitely happening. And lastly, we're going to love this. Towards the end of the week, some beautiful thing romantically happens. Like, whatever you guys were hoping for, man. First of all, it's trust. The word for the beginning of the year, if you remember, if you watched Dr. Doreen Virtue's thing, it said trust. She kept saying, go with the flow, don't try to force. If you go with the energy and trust, it all happens. And I couldn't agree more, because I've just been so on that myself. Inner authority, and it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. So no matter what, even if appearances can be deceiving, and the same applies for us. So just listen to your inner authority. And remember, you are the authority, okay, is the other part. If you're up against a bunch of people who do not apparently listen to you, despite the fact that you have more education or knowledge or facts or whatever, listen to yourself. I had a very similar thing in Wikipedia. I was trying to explain how a cartoon character actually was showing a good example of an indigo. The person tore me down, took it down, and I was so outraged. I put it back up. I made a blog post on Govinda Guidance. Another note, Govinda Guidance, which has been up since 2009, now this year has been, more people have commented and clicked on it and sent me comments about the different blog posts, and I think that's great, because I just haven't had time to go on as frequently as I used to way back in the beginning. So, like, your hard work does pay off. And so that's inner authority. And then the romantic message, look at this. I mean, this is amazing. Triskel, and it's a bride, basically. And this is bride, mother, security. And it shows apples, rose, and a hearth. I mean, I can't say it much better myself. So basically, you can expect some sort of romantic proposal. You can expect a serious connection within, I'm going to say, the next month. Somebody you meet is either getting married, or you yourself are heading down towards that goal yourself. And you finally have that kind of energy in your life. The person that you've been waiting for shows up. This is a little hard to say, because there might be two people, and it might be a little hard to tell who it is. So just keep an open mind, keep an open heart, say who you would like. You can always state your desire. Say, Dear God and angels, I like blah, 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 but I surrender, and I'll let you choose who's best for me. That's the best prayer of all, because you've openly stated what you want, so they have to give it to you, but you're not so in it so that they can never say you're needy, or like you're creating pain or whatever, you're attracting something negative. Zip it. No. You are attracting love, power, powerful manifestation, powerful love. Powerful marriages are going to happen. Powerful soul connections. I'm seeing, they're showing me like circles like this, and them joining. And they're lighted. And they're showing a blue sky. This is going to be a powerful time, guys. So get excited. Let's do the closing prayer. Dear God and angels and all other spiritual entities, saints included, thank you for guiding us to this point in our life. Thank you for helping us keep the faith. Thank you for helping our hearts stay open. Thank you for helping us use our wisdom from this lifetime and the prior. Thank you for helping us recognize our soulmates and helping us know who is in the best position to be in a position of love for us now. We know we have to succeed. We know we will succeed, all with your love and help. Thank you and amen. And thank you for helping us with the election process and helping us create a beautiful world where things are fair and just, where people are treated well, where men and women are equal, where children are free and feel good about living on planet Earth, and where Earth actually has clean air and water and plenty of food for everyone. Thank you and amen. Okay guys, have a great week and I will see you next week.